Hey YouTube, it's A Wintersbach here. So I'm doing the questions that Drea called me out to answer. Number 1. What are you wearing? Let's see. I'm just wearing so this top I got from Aeropostale, and then these just like lounge shorts. I don't know. Nothing really cute, just it's like almost midnight clothes, and I gotta get these questions done, and I'm gonna go to bed because I gotta work in the morning clothes. Just lounge around the house clothes. What have you ever been in love? Have I ever been in love? I love my husband. I have loved my husband since I was like 11. He's got love letters from when I was like itty bitty. Which is weird because my son's going to be 10 this year, and I think, what if he actually liked his future wife? Like, it doesn't seem realistic, but I liked my future husband when I was that little. And there were some other relationships where I thought I was like in love, but like it's nothing compares to the love I have for my hubby. Have you ever had a terrible breakup? Yeah, with my husband, actually. We broke up like a week and a half or almost 2 weeks before my dad died. He broke up with me for like no real reason. It didn't make any sense. And then my dad died, and he was, you know, like still my best friend. So we were close. We ended up sleeping together and got pregnant. And it's just weird because it's not like we like normally just like slept with each other. It was like a I'm sad and you're here, so let's do this. And then they always say, like, you know, I did on my first time. It wasn't my first time, but yeah, I wasn't one to just like have a bunch of sex. Anyways, and we got pregnant, and it wasn't until after my son was born that we actually got back together, but we got back together when he was like almost 3 months old. And when we got back together, we decided to get married. So we were like went straight into being engaged, and then a couple months later we got married, and we're in our 10th year of marriage now. So yeah, that was a bad breakup. It was really bad, and then a bad time in my life, like the worst. So yeah, anyways, how tall are you? I am 5'5". How much do you weigh? 198.6. Any tattoos? No. No tattoos. I keep thinking about getting tattoos. I've had 3 miscarriages, and I'd like to mark my body somehow to remember them, but it's so permanent that I keep talking myself out of it. Any piercings? Just 2 in each ear. In 7th grade, I went down to Daytona Beach, and my cousin got her belly button pierced, and then her mom pretended to be my mom, and I got my belly button pierced too, and then it got all infected because I didn't know how to clean it, and I was at the beach, and I was in 7th grade, and she was older than I was, and so I took it out, and it healed, and I only had it in for a little while, so yeah. OTP. I don't know what that is. Favorite shows right now? I'm kind of on some Netflix binges. Currently I'm watching One Tree Hill. I love Bones. I love Game of Thrones. That's like my Sunday jam, even though last week was like the finale. I'm like a sucker for like The Bachelor and Bachelorette. Yeah, those are my jams, I guess. Naked and Afraid. I like that one. Favorite bands. Unfortunately, I'm kind of like a poppy girl, so like whatever's current on the radio, I tend to just turn it up. Justin Timberlake has a new one. That if it's on, oh, it's getting turned up. Something you miss. I miss my dad, and I miss my body without stretch marks. I asked my husband today because I wear like two-piece bathing suits and crop top shirts, and I'm not like real ashamed to show my stretch marks. Although of course if I could have smooth skin I would. And I asked him if when he looks at my stretch marks, if he thinks she has those because I put a baby in her. And he was like, no, I don't think that, but that's a cool idea. And that's a cool thought. Anyways, I miss not having stretch marks. And I get frustrated that I got pregnant and overweight to begin with. How old are you? I'm 30. Let me make this larger so I can see. I'm 30 and a half. What's your sign? Sagittarius. Quality you look for in a partner? My husband's kind of like the total package. He listens to me, he respects me, he's got crazy good looks. He's a hottie with a body. He's a Christian, which wasn't always important to me, but it is at this point in my life. I don't know. I like dimples. I once had a list of like what was the perfect man, and I pretty much described my husband. Except he doesn't have blue eyes, but he's the only brown eyes that I ever really liked. Favorite quote? I get a lot of them. I don't know. Inconsistency is the hobgoblin of simple minds. I like that one. Stand for something or you fall for anything. My dad said that all the time growing up. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. That's something to live by, huh? Favorite actor? Probably Amy Adams. Favorite color? Purple or green. Mostly purple. Loud or soft music? Totally depends on my mood. But probably loud. Where do you go when you're sad? To my bed. Because I want to sleep. Or to the fridge. Because I want to eat. How long does it take you to shower? Not long. I usually listen to songs while I'm in the shower, and then it's like 2 or 3 songs, so like anywhere between like 6 to 9, 10 minutes. Not long. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? 5 minutes. I lay out my clothes the night before, and I jump and go. Like, I tend to not have to do anything. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I'm just like eyeliner, mascara, hit the road, Jack. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes. Turn on? A sense of humor. Turn off? Morning breath. The reason you joined YouTube? I did it for myself. I just wanted a video for myself, and then I was kind of like peer pressured into it, and I'm so glad that I did. Fears. I'm kind of like afraid of dying. I mean, it's not like I don't think I'm going to go to heaven or anything, but I just don't want to miss the people that are here. And that sounds weird, because if you're dead, you're probably not going to miss them. But I don't want them to have to miss me. And I like I don't know. Yeah. And gaining on my weight back. I don't want to be like one of those statistics. That gets in my head. Like, I do not want to gain my weight back. Having regain and gaining all your weight back is two totally different things. So, yeah. Last thing that made you cry. Probably almost cutting my fingers off. Yeah. Last time you said I love you to someone, I just said I love you to my boys when I put them to bed. And right before that, I said I love you to my husband when he went to work. Meaning behind your YouTube name, it's A. Warnersbach. My name's Ashley Warnersbach. Like, I watched an episode of Brotherly Love when I was, I don't know, in like middle school. And it was the Lawrence brothers, and Andrew wrote a love note to, I think, Matthew's girlfriend or Joey's girlfriend or something, and he wrote it A. Matthews, and she thought it was from him because she thought it was just like A. Matthews, but it was like actually A for Andrew, and I just always thought that was funny. So now I put A. Warnersbach because it could be from any Warnersbach, but my name's Ashley. I don't know. And Ashley Warnersbach is a lot more to type, 5 more letters. Last book you read. What is the last book I read? I'm reading, what is it? Sister something. I read a lot. Sister something. Oh man. Sisterland, I think it's called. About these sisters, and I think they're twins, and they grow up really close, then something happens and they kind of like go their separate ways, and then life brings them together. I don't know. Your book you're currently reading? Well, that's the one I'm currently reading. I guess the one before that, I don't know, Orphan Train maybe? I forget. I know I started reading Leah Dunham's book, Not That Kind of Girl, or something like that. And I only got like halfway through it. It was funny, but a little weird, and I just couldn't keep my interest, so I moved on. Last show you watched? One Tree Hill, because I'm like binging on Netflix. Last person you talked to would be my husband and my kids. But like I just texted Drea VSG, like a few hours ago. The relationship between you and the last person you texted. Drea is the last person I texted, I guess, and she's just my friend through YouTube. Favorite food? Cool Ranch Doritos. Japanese, like chicken fried rice. Nachos. All food except for olives. Like, I love food. Place you want to visit? Germany, of course. My husband's family's from Germany, but I've always wanted to go there because my grandmother has family from Germany. And definitely China, because we're adopting from China. And so I'd love to go there. And I plan on going there when we pick up our son, but that might be in several months. So last place you were? Michigan and Pittsburgh. I guess the last place I was just in Atlanta, but that's like 15 minutes away from my house. So let's see, last time you were insulted. I got a lot of wisecracks about me sticking my hand in a blender, of course, so I guess then, because everybody thinks they're so funny. No, they really are. Favorite flavor of sweet? Salted caramel? Wait, is that salty? Salty and sweet. Oreos? I don't know. What instrument do you play? The flute. And I guess that's it. The flute. Favorite piece of jewelry is my anniversary ring that my husband got me a couple years back that no longer fits because I'm way too thin to wear it because it's so big. And he said that for my Mother's Day gift he was going to resize it, or at least get me like a sizer to put on the back of it, but he didn't do that. So if you're watching, Sasha, my husband, you might want to go online and order me one of those. Last sport you played? I mean, I go swimming, and I play kickball with my kids a lot. Last song you sang? Lost Boy. Have you heard that song? Run, run, lost boy, they say to me, away from all of reality. Neverland's home to lost boys like me. The lost boys like me are free. That one is like stuck in my head, my jam, man. Great. Now that's all I got in my head. Favorite chat up line? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? No. I don't know. I don't really like chat up anybody anymore. I don't know, all the classics. Have you ever used it? No, not really. Last time you hung out with anyone? Well, my sister and my mom and I hung out a couple days ago on July 3rd because we had a girls' night the night before the Peachtree Road Race in Atlanta for the 4th of July. So that was fun. And before that, I was in Michigan and hung out with my family at my cousin's wedding. Yeah. Who should answer these questions next? I think a lot of people have already done it, but maybe I'll tell you who. One moment, please. Let me go to my page. Oh, I'm still here. One moment. Be sleeved. Should answer it. Let's see. I'm looking at people who like comment on my stuff. The new Jackie 33. You should answer these questions. Kira Lancy, probably, because when's the last time you did a video, girl? It's been a while. You need to get on it. Yeah. I don't think that was like all the questions, because I know that when Drea did mine, it said, do you have a crush? And she mentioned me as a crush. And I also have a crush on her, because she is amazing. And, of course, on my husband, because he never gets old to me. Our love is new every day. Anyways, those are the questions that Drea called me out to answer. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully I wasn't just looking down the entire time, but if I was, sorry about that. And, yeah. Stay tuned for my next video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!